Hey guys, Ponce here on the PBE, here to show you guys a preview of the Graves rework, part of the whole preseason 2016 Marksman rework. Now, I haven't actually looked at any of the other Marksman reworks. I'll get to that eventually. I'm doing Graves first because A, it just looks nuts from what I've seen. I don't know how it compares, but also I sometimes play Graves, so, greediness on my part. But in any case, yeah, some really interesting things going on. I don't want to look over the numbers too much, because that can all change. So the small nitty-gritty, don't worry about that too much. But yeah, overall in terms of the general theme and what's happening in the Graves, it's really interesting. It largely revolves around his new passive, so let's just read that off. Destiny. Graves' shotgun has some unique properties. Double barrel. Graves must reload when he runs out of ammo. Attack speed reduces reload time only slightly, but reduces time between attacks drastically. 12 gauge. Attacks fire 4 bullets, 8 on criticals, also incidentally 10 if you have Infinity Edge like I do. Units take 88%, so this scales based on level, so don't worry about this too much. So basically it starts off, units take a certain amount of attack damage per bullet and a certain amount extra per bullet. So basically his new auto attacks are like his old Q kind of. I believe it starts off at 75%, so if you only hit someone with 1 bullet, you actually deal reduced auto attack damage. But and it starts off at 25%, I believe, per extra bullet. So if you're right up close and you shotgun someone in the face, you deal a lot more than your base attack damage. So pretty interesting stuff there. Lastly, buckshot bullets cannot pass through units. Non-champions struck by multiple bullets are knocked back. So yeah, he's got a really weird auto attack. You guys probably, well, yeah, we did notice sort of shades of this sort of weird auto attack modifiers with Callista. So that's kind of transferred onto Graves now. So I'll show you guys what that all means.
Feeling lucky.
Against some minions first, I suppose. Why don't we do this? Probably easiest here. So I auto attack. You see, there's a cone. And if I hit the first one there, that dealt a crap ton of damage to the guy right there, but it didn't go through. Also, you're seeing the reload mechanic. I'm out of bullets. I actually can't shoot right now. So I have to stand here reloading. Then he's back. 2 shots. Like so. Now, there are ways to get bullets back, which we'll go over in a minute, but this is just kind of how that works. So yeah, we're talking about ways to get back bullets. That way is through quick draw. So quick draw is slightly different now. It's still the dash like this, but it also gives stacks to the whole true grit thing. So his old passive is now on his quick draw, and it scales based off of that. So as you can see, true grit resistance, it actually goes up to 20 if I put another point into it. So let's just go do that. And every time I dash, I gain a bullet back. So watch this. I'm going to run myself out of ammo. I don't have any ammo. Dash, get a bullet back. It doesn't completely refill it, but it gives you 1. And of course, auto attacking and stuff gives you true grit back. So you can just kind of keep shooting. And I believe this could access lower cooldown second. Yeah. So if you actually hit with multiple bullets, you get more. Rather, you get the quick draw back faster, I believe. So let's just try that. 16. Yeah. I'm hitting with multiple bullets. It's definitely coming back faster.
What are you playing?
Smoke screen. I believe that was nerfed. I'm not sure. I read a Riot post about it. So it's not a consistent slow field, which I believe the old version is. It's just kind of initially on the initial hit it slows them for a bit, but after that nothing. Lastly, let's get to this thing here. End of the line. This is the new Q. This one is pretty cool. Watch this. Boom. So basically, it'll do some initial damage with the initial shot, and then it'll detonate after 2 seconds, deal a whole crap ton of damage. So I'll just show you one more time here against this target. So it'll detonate instantaneously if you hit a wall, which is pretty cool. Now this is on currently, I said I wasn't going to talk about numbers too much, but I'm going to a little bit. So this is slightly lower than a 0.1 attack damage ratio, bonus attack damage. But this thing actually has, it looks like over a 1.0 attack damage ratio. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but that's pretty high. Generally speaking, with the combination of his Q and his auto attack, it looks like he's, he feels like some kind of almost AD rise, like this short-range caster kind of thing. So yeah, that's just how that works. Lastly, there is the ult, but we'll use that to kill, let's kill someone. Need punching bag. Alright, so we're going to kill Dat Baconswag, who has very kindly donated his time to allow us to make this custom game. For those of you who don't know, on the public test realm when it's overcrowded, for example right now with the new patch stuff, you can't make a new champ, or you can't make custom games unless you have basically people around. So let's do this. so that'll do that. Watch this, my ult, it's going to knock me backwards. Like that.
Like fish in a barrel.
As you can see, at point blank range, I deal crap tons of damage like this. At max range, not so much. So yeah, that's how that works there. Now, I'm also going to put in the description below a kind of a Riot post where they talk about what they want to be doing with Graves. But their sort of idea is that Graves, his sort of unique niche role, I suppose, is against teams that have really good engage when your team doesn't have very good disengage or peel, I suppose.
Trouble.
And you're probably not going to have peel in most solo queue games. So I guess Graves is good in most games, in theory. But yeah, the idea is for him to get pretty tough and deal crap ton of damage up close, like really quickly. Whereas, you know, his long range poke and sort of sustain damage might not be quite as good. But yeah, he certainly can kick out some frightening damage up close. I mean, I only have like one Infinity Edge, so kind of doing stuff like that. Certainly, as you can see, the reload mechanic is a bit of a drawback. You know, you get your 2 shots off, and if you don't kill people, you're sitting there for a little bit. But yeah, you're certainly going to deliver one hell of a punch to their face with those 2 shots, typically. Anyway, I'm actually kind of curious whether or not he'll work top lane, because, you know, I'm a top lane guy. Just his whole short range burst sort of thing seems like it might work up there, kind of. Granted, he still is an 80 carry, so he's not the toughest thing ever, despite, you know, his passive, or the passive on his E, his old passive. But anyway, we'll see. I'll probably get some gameplay footage of this guy up for you guys soon, and at some point I'll cover the other marksmen as well that have gotten the massive update. I believe it was Quinn, Corky, Lucian? I can't remember. There was a bunch of them. I think Kog'Maw was another one, but also 80 carries in general have received small tweaks here and there. So stay tuned, guys. This is the preseason 2016 update. A lot to cover. Thanks for watching.